All right, so we're at Lake Humantay here. Gotta get my honest opinion right now.
Oh no.
Okay, it's 4:37 a.m. I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. We're going to see the Lake Humantay tour today, and it's still not light outside. We're gonna see if it's worth all the hype. We got a 3-hour drive ahead of us. Okay, so it took us about 2 hours to get here from Sacred Valley at our hotel. Right here is where you go in to buy your tickets. They're $20, sorry, 20 soles a piece. You come in, you drive up. Our driver just parked. One of the ladies came out, gave us a piece of paper to fill out. Ready? You just put on your nombre, your name, your passport number, sign it. And then you want to put Laguna Humantay, which is where you're going. And you pay the ticket price, 20 soles per person, and then you go on your way. Alrighty, we just parked, and it did end up taking us about 3 hours from the hotel to get here. So far, views are pretty good. Not really sure how long the hike's gonna take, but it's about 2.5 loop, 2.5 out, 2.5 back. So we'll get started. All right, so we stopped to get some food real quick. Got the arroz con huevo y papas fritas. Well, that was delicious. We just got some food there. Made some friends with the locals. Now starting off on our hike. I believe Lake Humantay is around 4,200 meters, which is about 13,800 feet. Cusco, which did me in with a Chicha Morada and the altitude, was about 11,000 feet. I think about 3,000 meters. So another 1,000 meters up. So I think the altitude is gonna get us both today a little bit. It's a pretty hard hike, even without the altitude. Okay, we're not sure which trail to take. We're gonna take the bigger one versus the one with the horse poop or the mule poop, which maybe the mule poop one is the way to go, but I think we're just gonna stick to this for now. We'll let you know if we get lost. Basically, the lake is gonna be really beautiful turquoise when we get up and see it. It's turquoise because of the minerals that come down off of the mountains. There's a lot of snow melt, and I think there might be a little bit of glacier melt too. So we'll show you some more stuff as we get closer. Okay, we almost missed the turn. Yeah, there's a kiosk there. You'll walk past the lodge, walk, and then there's a kiosk. That's where you turn left. You go over a little stream, walk on the this rocky path here. That's where you bear to the left to go to Lake Humantay. You can walk right past it real quick, I think. Okay, once again, we come to another crossroads. Not sure where to go. There's a sign here that says Mollepata. We're gonna bear to the left and try that out. Okay, we're about a half hour into our hike. I can't imagine what it would be like if we didn't have anything on our stomachs, we didn't eat breakfast, if we hadn't gotten that rice with an egg and the fried potatoes. As you can tell, I'm a bit out of breath. Slow and Steady is gonna win the race today. It's chilly, but the sun's warm, so I think we might start dropping layers soon. And the views here are really spectacular of the glacial mountains as we walk up here. And that's what happens when you take a horse. You can breathe. I can't help but wonder, you know, how long ago the glaciers came down through here, through this stream. It came down. It's literally the second day of winter today. I'm not sure what the weather's normally like in Peru, this area, this time of year, but it's relatively warm in the sun for sure. Take another 5-minute rest here. It's getting much more steep. Air's getting thinner. The air is cold, but the sun's hot, so you're sweating, but you're kind of cold at the same time. It's a little odd, but it's a difficult hike. You know, I'd say take your time, bring water, and you'll be okay. So we've been hiking for about an hour and 45, out of breath. Took, I don't know, 5, 6 breaks, something like that. But I tell you what, this glacial view this mountain presenting itself is pretty amazing. Nonetheless, just in and of itself, we're about to go over these last little hill, and I think we're gonna catch a glimpse of Lake Humantay, Laguna Humantay. All right, so we're at Lake Humantay here. Gotta get my honest opinion right now.
Oh no.
Took us about 6 hours to get here. Woke up at 4. Started driving at 4:30. Started hiking about 2 hours ago. It's really beautiful. You can see the beautiful color lake. I've heard that when it's cloudy outside, you can't see the colors as well. So we're really lucky. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're at about 4,200 meters. The air is pretty thin. It was a pretty hard hike, I will say. We were out of breath. Took about 5 or 6 stops. And it's a stunning turquoise. I will definitely say that. But I'm gonna be completely honest. It's a lot of effort. The water is beautiful, but I'm not overly impressed. I'm gonna be completely honest. More, this is the beautiful part. And I don't know. I think it's hyped up a little bit too much, to be completely honest. But it's still nonetheless beautiful. Beautiful place to come and have lunch. But it's a lot of effort to get here. A lot of effort. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the view. Some other candid thoughts we were having.
Get out of here.
All right, that I had is it would be one thing if the roads were like paved, but it's like bumpy. It's like not really an enjoyable ride, especially for somebody that does get a little bit car sick.
You sound so spoiled.
I know, I am spoiled, but that's okay. That's who I am. I'm just gonna be honest because I feel like my audience is gonna have the same kind of expectations that I would. So I'm just gonna lay it out like that. It costs us about, I think it's gonna be about $350 soles for the ride, plus the ticket. So it's gonna end up being about $100.
$100 for both of us, total.
$100 for both of us.
Total.
6 hours driving, it's a 4-hour hike, so it's about 10 hours, $100. I think I would rather go down to Sea Island City, New Jersey, go to the OD, drop 100 there, go to the beach, get some food with Susan G. I think that would be a more enjoyable day than this. I mean, granted, the views are beautiful. You can't get this anywhere else, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me. But I think that's just my opinion, and I don't think it's worth it. It's just not. Sorry. Okay, all us tourists are rolling in now.
Yeah.
They don't call it the 3rd most visited site in Peru for nothing. A lot of people getting here now. It's about 10:30 a.m. All right, well, the view is definitely better the higher up you get. You get to see a lot more of the color. You get to see more depth, Celeste says. Yeah. Also, when you get here, you walk in right here, walk up this hill to the left. Celeste stopped right there. She's tired. She's done. I'm gonna keep going just a little bit farther, but the view up here of the water is 10 times better than when you're down there. I will definitely say that. So I think this is El Mirador Mejor. This is the best viewpoint up here, for sure. Come up right up along this ridge line, walk up this, where Celeste is, she's right down here, walk right up here, and you get a really beautiful, spectacular view of the lake. Okay, we're starting our descent now. Heading back down. So this is what you can look forward to if you get here after 10 o'clock. Right now it's 11 and we're heading back down. This is what you get to look forward to. This kind of ruins it. Yeah. This definitely ruins it. Celeste and I were just discussing how poorly this trail is marked. Just from the get, even where we went the wrong way initially. There's no signs really. We started walking down the one way, ended up being the mule trail, and we got yelled at. But you kind of just figure it out as you go. All right, so let's go ahead.
Things that are on Joey Becker's shit list. Number 1, cold showers. 2, expensive beer. 3, altitude. 4, toilets with no toilet paper, even though it's only required 1/4 of the time for him.
Yes. Waking up early.
Oh yeah, no, forget about it. The main one.
Those are the main 5 right there.
For now.
For now. Oh,
Oh.
what are they called?
What?
Paparellas?
Oh, you don't like throwing your toilet paper out?
You like use toilet paper, throwing it in a trash can instead of flushing it down the drain. Hate that. I mean, listen, it's cultural. I don't like it. I accept it. I'm okay with it, living here, but I don't like the smell of it. You know, it's funny, there was a group of people that passed us on the way up. We were hiking, and one of the guys yells over to us, obviously an American. He was like, "You want a horse? I'll buy it for you," almost taunting us a little bit. I was like, "No, I want the journey." I think that sometimes the struggles, testing yourself is more important than taking the easy way. It's only $20, it's not like we couldn't. I thought that was kind of funny. It's important to test yourself sometimes. That's my soapbox. Okay, I'm just doing a preemptive video quick. So you walk up this road here and you kind of get here and you're like, okay, where do I go? Just bear to the right there and follow that trail up. And there's another spot down here, not too far away. I'll show you where it gets pretty confusing actually. This is one of the areas where it forks. Here, you want to bear to the right here, go up this way, and then bear to the right again up there. Yeah, and then, this was a little confusing. And then right down here, you'll see this rock. We'll give you a better view. We were walking here, but this seemed to be a good way to go. Turn left at this sign here. The sign might not be here, but it's just like, yeah, stay to the left here, and then you can bear to the right up there, and it'll take you up to the lake up there. So we didn't go this way, we went that way. Okay, so this is the last confusing part, or actually the first confusing part when you come in. You're gonna see this, you wanna take this street here, this road to the left. We went up this way, went the wrong way. It's right by this little kiosk here. Hello, how you doing? By this kiosk here, just follow this guy, he knows where he's going. Bear to the left, go over this little stream here, and that's the way up to Lake Humantay. This is a pretty nice view here though, of the valley. It definitely feels like we accomplished something, feeling or realizing that we walked from all the way up there. Right now, 16,000 steps, about 7 miles is the walk so far today. It took about 2 hours to get up there. We spent about an hour there, and then we spent about an hour coming back down. So about 4 hours in total. It's about noon right now. We're gonna try to go find some lunch somewhere and drive back to Sega Valley. So right here is a little spot. Just walk through that gate and just to the left, that's where you'll find, that's where we got the arroz con huevos and the papas fritas. Very good. Good way to start the day before the hike. All right, so we just had a really delicious lunch at some pollo plancha, which is basically grilled chicken here. But that was a good little spot for lunch. Also, we had some really good, it was like a barley, potato, vegetable soup that was really delicious. They just brought it out. You get that with your first course, and then the soup, and then you get your, pollo, or I think it was loma, which is beef, something like that, as your second course, right?
He got pollo saltado.
Yeah, he got pollo saltado. We got the pollo plancha. It was really, really good.
And then we ate pollo frito.
And pollo frito too. Oh. There you go, Celeste. This other table's gonna be we got our food before they did. Looks good though. This is the classic vegetarian kebab here. Okay, closing out the night on our little passeggiata around the ramps as we go up. It's 8 o'clock. I think we're gonna go straight to bed. Checkout's at 10 tomorrow. And then we go to Sky Lodge. So we will see you tomorrow. Hasta luego. We're climbing on the Via Frada up here at the Sky Lodge. This is the best part, I think. We're kind of hanging on this rock. This is very unique. So we are in the hot tubs right now.